Hi, my name is Jasmine Hill. I am from Houston, Texas. I am a sophomore here at UTSA. My major is communications, and I might take up a minor in English. The following story, um, I think, is really just a story of me being a good person, and ultimately, I think that's what a hero is. Obviously, it can mean different things to different people, but to me, a hero is just a person who does right by other people, whether you like them or don't like them, whether you are on bad terms or good terms, doing right by your friends, your family members, and strangers is just makes you a good person, and ultimately you could be a hero to that person just because you did right by them. But the story takes place in October of 2017 at a friend who had just dropped me back off at my apartment, and I always tell her to text me when she makes it home, just so I can sleep with a clear conscience, just because, I don't know, I get very paranoid when I know someone is out on the road, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did they make it home? Are they okay? Are they safe? Um, So I always told her call me, or not call me, but text me. And that night she had called me, and it was like 2 o'clock. And so I like freaked out because I wasn't sure what was happening. And so when I picked up the phone, she was just like crying and crying and crying, and I was like, what's going on? What happened? What do you need? And she told me that someone had been pretending to be her on Twitter, and they had stolen pictures from her Instagram and her Facebook and her Twitter, and were just using her pictures inappropriately. And they'd even stolen pictures from her mom's Instagram. And she had someone message her on Facebook telling her, like, hey, I think someone's pretending to be you, and that's how she ultimately found out. So she was like freaking out because she didn't know what to do, and she was like crying, and she got paranoid that people at the school had already seen it, and she was like, I'm just gonna drop out, um, just not transfer to another school and stuff. She's like, I'm not gonna deal with it. I had to like talk her and tell her, like, this whole thing is gonna blow over, and it it's not the end of the world. Like, everybody makes mistakes. I think the lesson of that whole story was to have your social medias on private, just for like references, because the pictures weren't even inappropriate. Like, they were like pictures of her next to, like, I don't know, the beach or something, and they like took it and used it inappropriately. So just always have your social medias on private unless you're okay with people stealing your pictures. Um, yeah. um, so yeah, I just stayed up with her and helped her. I think that was, I guess, I don't know. I guess that makes me a good person. I don't know. I hope it does. In this class, I think I want to better understand communicating verbally and non-verbally. Like, I don't know. I think that's what I want. I also want to learn and enjoy online learning. I've never done an online course, so this whole thing was like super confusing to me. And so yeah, I hope I do like well in the class, and like I walk away like a little bit more confident, because I'm thinking about taking summer classes online. So if I don't do well in this class, I probably won't take those classes online. So yeah, I think I want to like get the hang of like having deadlines, but like doing it at my own time, I guess. Um, and I also want to like understand the role that I play, like as like maybe an audience, like when you're communicating with another person or whether you're like standing up there and you're doing something by yourself. I want to understand like what role do I play and how can I get my message across and also like connect with them if that makes sense. Yeah. Those are that's pretty much everything, where I'm from, who I am, I guess how I see myself and what I hope to get out of the class. So, thank you.